Please make Steven Randles very welcome.
Carol. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or maybe ladies, I see. Carol's asked me to use a microphone, which is very awkward for me because I talk with my hands when I'm doing readings. Now, when we come to you, I prefer if you don't give me your name, just a yes, so we know who we're with. If you can place what is being said, the big loud yes. If you definitely cannot, the quiet no, so no one else knows we've got it wrong. if you're unsure, please say so, and we'll try and get screws presented in a way that you can understand it. All right, so they're sort of the ground rules. Right. Can we come to the lady just here, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Can you place with yourself at this time? There's a feeling around it that you're wanting to change where you're at.
Yes.
You're not very happy, right?
Yes.
And this is to do with your personal situation, right?
Yeah.
And you also understand, if we said to you that this is something that your mother went through as well. Are you aware of that?
No.
All right. Because I'm being told this is a mirror. It seems to be a mirror of your mother's past, right? If you just hold on to that thought for this time, and because there's a lady here who shows herself on mother's side of the family. Now, she's not presenting herself as mother. This feels like grandmother, right? This lady was a very determined woman. She was very, very feisty. She would speak up for herself, and she wouldn't be pushed around by anyone. Can you place a lady that switch on your mother's side of the family?
I think so. Yes.
Right. The feeling is grandmotherly, right?
Okay. Yeah.
The key to this is, okay, you understand. You'll stand up for yourself, all right?
Yes.
You will speak when you have to speak, but I'm being told a lot of the time you find it very, very confronting, and you do not like confrontation.
Yes.
All right. There is a need for you to stand up and be counted. You need to stand your ground. If you want to make the changes that you want to make, you have to cut some ties. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Now, all right. Can you understand there's a gentleman around you in the living that is causing you some unrest?
Yes.
All right.
Sorry.
They don't want to give too much on because we're in a public situation, but do you understand? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'm just being told that things need to be dealt with. All right?
Okay.
And they're not, they don't want to go into nitty gritty. All right?
Yeah.
But can you understand that?
Yes.
All right? You have to be the one who decides what to do. You're the one who needs to make decisions. Right?
Yeah.
They just said you need to man up, all right? And you need to lay down the law and do what you need to do, all right?
Okay. That's just so difficult where I am.
And, as I said, they won't give details, all right? Because this isn't the place for everyone else to know your business.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
But, okay. You also understand you are looking at moving.
Yes.
Right? And this is all tied in, this whole lot is all tied in together. Part of the feeling is that, okay, you want to move to get away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they're saying that's not going to work, this is just going to follow you. This is where you need to be the one who stands up and changes things. All right?
Okay.
Just be aware that this lady on the other side of the family, she's behind you 110%, all right? And she's just saying, if you need the words to say, just ask for her help, right? She was quite fluent in the use of the English language, shall we say. Right? And she says sometimes that's the only way you can be heard, all right? When you get to that point,
Yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
But that's when people take note because they know enough's enough.
Yeah.
Can we leave that with you, please? With a lot of love. She's also just bringing the beach ball, right? It was blown up when she handed it to me, but when she gave it to you, it just went flat. Can you understand that feeling with yourself? You think you're going all right, and all of a sudden it's like you hit the wall, all right?
Yeah.
She's aware of that, and she just wants you to know that keep going forward and don't feel so deflated, all right? Maybe leave that with you, please.
Thank you.
There you go. Could you come the lady just here, please? Yes, thank you. I'm being given the date, the 25th of March. All right. You can hold on that for 1 second. I'll go a bit longer than that. But, there is a gentleman who's come in on mother's side of the family. We don't quite always get the date exactly right. He's saying the 27th now, but it was around the 25th to 27th of March. It was this gentleman's birthday, right? This is on a gentleman on mother's side of the family. He comes in with an uncle or a great uncle type feeling. He shows himself about my height, 5'10". He passed when he was around the age of 56 years old. He had ash blonde hair like I'm getting, and he had a beautiful sense of humour. He was so much fun to be around. Everyone just enjoyed him so much, and were devastated when he passed. Can you place a gentleman into this description?
I think I can.
If you can tie it in with that date or that month, and it's around that date, because I'm the one who normally gets it a bit wrong, right? But it's somewhere around that. He's around you at this time because he's saying there's a need for you to go and enjoy yourself a bit more. You understand around Christmas time you've been putting in all the hard work, right? And no one else takes up the slack. You're always the one that has to it's his work. You're always knee deep in keeping everything going, and it's like you never get to enjoy yourself. Do you understand that? He's around at this time to try and brighten things up a little bit for you, for lack of better words. All right. Do you understand that with yourself, all the time you've been one who's been doing the work, and now that's just expected from you? That's your role, all right? And you're at a point where you want to change that. And you're finding it difficult because no one listens to what you say. And as much as you're saying you need a hand, that's what you do. Do you understand that? This gentleman's here to say to you, you need to speak up. You need to not be there when they want you. And that will be a wake-up call for them, because then they'll realise what actually happens and who does all the hard work. Do you understand that? Okay. This gentleman's also saying that there's a need for you to step back. All right? There's a situation going on in the family where it's like you are trying to be the mediator, all right, and smooth things over. Do you understand this?
Yes,
No.
Right.
He's saying you need to stand back. You need to let the others sort it out between themselves. All right? He'd just like to say, it's your retirement time. Right? This is as in with the family. Do you understand that? And you should be enjoying it. Only for the short term though. Because he's saying there's new beginnings on the horizon for you as well. Which you'll be able to then, you'll have a new energy for life and you'll enjoy the opportunities a lot more. If we could leave that with you, please. This gentleman has just shown me this beautiful wreath that he had on his coffin, right? And full of beautiful red roses. which he wants you to have. Okay? And it's just a symbol of the love people had for him. He wants to return that to you. I will leave that with you, please.
Oh,
You,
thank you.
you can tell him. Come to the lady just here, please. Thank you. Can you place a gentleman? It's a Tom or a Ron sounding name. This is on father's side of the family.
Tom or Ron, no.
Okay, that's what it sounds like, right? It's a Tom or a Ron sounding type of name. We just put the name aside. This gentleman that's presenting himself, he shows himself. He was about 6 foot tall. All right, he was quite well built. So he says, stood very tall, very proud of his physique. All right? He always looked after himself really well.
Could be Tony?
It sounded, I wouldn't go there with that, to me, what they're giving. But if you can place the description of this gentleman, this is the key, right? If you can't quite place the name, because it did sound like a Tom or a Ron, it'd be something along those lines. But this gentleman, about 6 foot tall, quite well built, looked after himself. He was a really, he was into physical exercise, all right? Always wanted to be physically fit, right? That was key to this gentleman. This gentleman didn't have time for ill health. All right? Can you place this gentleman on
It
father's
sounds
side?
like my granddad.
All right. Can you understand with yourself you don't have time for sick people? Do you understand that?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's like, get over it, you know? Can you understand that? Because this to me, what he's saying is your attitude with life. You just got to get on with it, all right? Something happens, you've got to get over it. We've got to keep moving on. We can't dwell in the past. Can you understand that, right? Okay, right. This gentleman says you've been actually thinking about stuff from your childhood that happened.
Yep.
And you're trying to analyse it and deal with it at this time.
Yep.
And this is causing you a lot of agony and pain. You understand? All right. Okay. Because you're questioning why, and you're not getting the answers because he's saying there is no answer. This is nothing to do. This is not your doing. All right. But he says that doesn't help. The feeling's still there. The blame. You are taking the blame, and it's not your doing. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. What this gentleman is suggesting, you go and kick some ass. Right? Go and take your frustrations out. Not on people, but just physical stuff. Right? This is always what he used to do. When he had a bad day, he'd burn himself out doing something else. And he never seemed to have a bad word to say to anyone. All right? That's why. That's how he channeled his energy. And he wants you to do the same. He wants you to go and get rid of this in a positive way. All right? Because he's saying nothing else you say, do, think, or try to will change how you're feeling. And he wants you to really focus on a physical activity and go and beat the crap out of a punching bag. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Just with that name, because they're still pushing that name down the throat, right? Just hold on to that for in the physical, all right? A Tom or a Ron coming around in the physical.
People in the front
Okay? Because there's something they're not letting go of, so this has to have some significance. All right? This gentleman would like to leave it there with you because he says that's where you are. Do you understand? Nothing else matters. Okay? He wants to wrap you up in cotton wool. Be aware that he is with you. When you feel like you want to fall backwards, he'll be there to catch you. Okay? He just brings a lot of love. Okay. He's giving a celebration. He's giving around the 1st of December as well. This is in the family. Okay. Okay. He's saying that there's a wedding anniversary. Right? 1st of December. Right? That's the date he's giving. If you can find out about that as well. Maybe leave that with you, please. A lot of love. Okay. He's just bringing a pick and shovel for you as well. All right. It's symbolic for the work that needs to be done. Physical work. Get stuck in and clear your own path forward.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I'll run around so the cameraman has to follow me. There we go. Let's see. Could we come to the lady just here, please? Yes? Yeah. Thank you. Can you place with yourself dancing? No?
Yeah, not now, but yeah.
You used to dance?
Yeah.
Right, okay. And I'm being told you stopped for all the wrong reasons. You understand that? Mm-hmm. Right. Because there was a lady on mother's side of the family who was the dancer, right? And, yeah, okay. She's not that happy with you. You understand?
Not really, but I think I know who it is. Yeah.
She says you've still got the opportunity to make up for lost time. Mm-hmm. And she would love to see you do that. She says that is your choice, however, and she says she knows how strong-willed you are. Mm-hmm. And what anyone else thinks doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. Okay? You always make your own decisions. Okay, yeah. You're a train on a track. Do you understand that? And there could be a corner that you'll just go straight. She admires that strength in you, but she would just like to say to you that sometimes there's a need for you just to back off a little bit. You are aware that you tend to scare people away from you.
I don't know, maybe.
This is what she's saying, that because of your, it's not because you're not because you're a horrible person. It's just people don't know how to deal with you sometimes because you are very, you know where you're going and what you're doing, and other people aren't on the same path as you. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And she's just saying that sometimes with some people you need to just give them a bit of room, mm-hmm. right? And listen to them a little bit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you understand as well that the feeling I'm getting at the moment is you've got to a point where you're just in a little bit of limbo, mm-hmm. and you're not quite sure what your next move is. As much as you're this person who's going straight down the tracks, you're feeling challenged at the moment, because you're not in that normal mode or space that you are generally in, mm-hmm. right? And okay, this is quite challenging for you, mm-hmm. right? And she's jumping up and down, going, reckons it's great, because there's something that's actually slowed you down for once, and this is an opportunity for you to reassess where you are and what you're doing, mm-hmm. and do you understand there's decisions you need to make with your working situation, mm-hmm. right? Her advice is go with the one that doesn't feel right. Alright? That's her advice to you. Mm-hmm. Right? And she says she'll leave it at that. That's something for you to think about. Okay. She just brought a steam train for you as well, okay? She says if you get to the point where you don't know what to do anymore, just jump on the back and it'll take you where you need to go. All right? May you leave that with you, please, with a lot of love. And she was going to bring you some flowers, which they wouldn't be appreciated. She's just bringing a red rose for you. All right? May we leave that with you, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what happens when you say that. All right. Come the lady just here, please.
Yes.
Can you understand with yourself at this time? There's not a lot of, we won't say there's nothing going on, but you're in the mind space where you're just at a loss. It's like, it's either overload or just, I'm just getting blank, right? Just blank. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all right. Because you've been that busy, it's like you've been running everyone else around. You've been looking after everyone else and not yourself. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
And you're at the point where you've had enough, and you just want to. You just want to withdraw, right? You want to just go and you're okay. You want to go and well, I've got a daughter. She goes into a girl cave, right? In a bedroom. You just want to be removed. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. There's a lady on the other side of the family, right? This lady shows herself 5'4", 5'2", right? She's about 5'2" tall. She thought she was taller than what she really was, right? But that was more her personality, right? She was quite a loud, voiceful person. Okay? She says she was making up for her height issues that she had. Okay? So being louder and boisterous made her seem taller. Okay? This lady was a brilliant cook. She's saying cook, not a chef. She was very good in the kitchen, could make things, cakes, anything you wanted. But it was all the food was just wholesome, nourishing food. Nothing flash. She wasn't a flash person. She just liked everything in her life was plain. She's saying maybe boring, but she just liked everything to be plain and simple. Can you place Lady's description on Mother's side of the family? The key to it is just everything has to be easy, simple in life. Keep it plain. All right? Because she's saying you're simply, you just want the easy life. You don't want the hassles or the headaches. But she's saying that's not what you're getting at the moment. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And she just wants you to know that you can change the situations you're in. You just need to take time for yourself and walk away and get yourself in the right headspace to be able to get everything else sorted and get back onto the nice even keel that you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Quick. Do you understand? You like to do things slowly. You like to take your time and do things and make sure you get them done properly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You don't just want to rush in. You want to go and just do it and get it done and make sure it's right.
Yeah.
Okay? This is this lady who's with you as well. She was the same. Just everything had to be right. No bull at a gate. Just get it done. Do it once. Do it properly, and move on. She's saying that's where you want it to be. Back there again. And she said you can, but you need to do the change. Okay? May we leave that with you, please.
Thank you.
If you can't place that at the moment, just hold on to that. But she's giving a birthday in March. All right? A lot of balloons and a lot of happiness. May we leave that with you, please.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.